I'm Riley from Pack Hacker, and today we're taking a detailed look at the Rumpl NanoLoft travel blanket, which I've been testing for the last 2 weeks. It's been keeping me nice and warm during testing, but we're going to talk a little bit more about it, so you can head on over to packhacker.com for the full written review, link in the description below, and let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, so as you can see, this blanket does come in this carrying case, but it doesn't compress into itself. This case is actually separate, which we kind of would have appreciated had it compressed into itself, kind of like the Matador Pocket Blanket 2.0 does that we've tested, just because we have already misplaced this case once or twice during testing, which, you know, is kind of a nuisance to have to look for it and have to worry about losing it. That said, we have had some success with this buckle up here. We can clip it kind of like to our belt loop, so that way it's just kind of close by. It is a little bit like it sways around, which is kind of irritating, but if you don't trust yourself not to lose it, that is one thing that you can try. But yeah, so this case is, you know, not too big, so it's easy to pack away like in your bag, which is nice. You can even, you know, kind of carry it by this little handle that the buckle makes, so if you're just kind of carrying it from place to place, you can do that as well, which is handy. But we'll go ahead and open it up. And it's much easier to get out of this case than it is to get in. Just keep in mind. Pull this out here, set that off to the side. All right, so we'll open this up. So something else to note, as you can see, it does get pretty crinkly after it's been compressed a few times. It's not a big deal, but you know, it's not the best look or anything. But as for the blanket itself, we've been testing this around like the bonfire a few times, and you know, even as the fire started to go down, it kept us really nice and warm. It's got synthetic down material in here, which is just really good for insulating. So like I said, just keeps us nice and warm. It is warmer than the Matador Pocket Blanket 2.0, just to kind of reference that again. And they're relatively the same size though. This is really about like enough blanket for one person. You can't really share this. It's not crazy big, but there are, you know, if you are looking for something to share, then I would just go for like a larger size. But some features on here, the clip here that you see in the corner, they call it the cape clip, so you can attach this here to this little hook right here with the Rumpl logo. Just feed it through there, clip it back into place, and then you can kind of wear it like as a little cape. So that's nice, it keeps you hands free and very stylish. And then the colorway on this is just kind of like a navy blue with red stitching, which is nice. So just to talk about the Matador Pocket Blanket 2.0, again, it had a similar kind of red stitching, which is kind of helpful for like when you're packing this up, just because you have kind of like a general idea of what to follow, which is great. Now, just to talk a little bit about the thread, we have noticed some loose threads so far during testing. As you can see, there's one right here. And we've only been testing this for about 2 weeks, so it's like a little bit of cause for concern for durability. We haven't had any like holes or tears or anything like that, which is great, but that is something to note. And then you'll also notice that there's this big kind of bulky tag on here, which, you know, it is legally required that it is attached, but you know, once you get the blanket, it can be kind of floppy and get in the way, so you can cut that off if you'd like. We've kept ours on, but you know, that might be a nuisance for you more than it is for us. But yeah, overall it's kept us nice and warm. It's nice and comfortable. This fabric is nice. It's a 30D ripstop polyester fabric, so the fabric itself is held up pretty well, but as you can see, we actually have another pretty big loose thread here. So stitching is a little shoddy, but yeah, other than that, we've enjoyed testing this blanket. It's been really comfortable. It's kept us nice and warm. We'll fold this back up here. And there you have it. That is the Rumpl NanoLoft travel blanket. You can head on over to packhacker.com for more information and the best buying options that help support the channel at no additional cost to you. Link down below, and we'll see you in the next video.